Hi everyone, hi tutor. And today I'm going to talk about sounds of some consonant, pre-consonant that I choose. I want to say that sound of consonant are really important in the APA alphabet international. And why? Because it it makes increase in our learning teaching our methods of learning teaching language, and it's really important for me and to know how the manner and place of articulation of each word uh, is what I said out. It's consonant. Yeah, I mean. Let me share the screen and I will try my best pronunciation, and I will try to get my so confident and try to do this in the best way that I can. So for this I have to prepare a tutorial. I say that is a tutorial, right? So no, let me, yes. Okay, tutorial of consonant sounds, right? And let me start saying that the consonant P. You know the place of articulation P. You have to get together your lips, and the pronunciation of the consonant will be great. P. P. Yeah, it's a voiceless. The articulation is a voiceless bilabial stop or oral. I mean, it's the same. Yeah, in manner of articulation is occlusive, which means it's produced by obstructing a flute, obstructing a flute in the vocal tract, you know. Since consonant is also oral or stop, that is the same as I told you, which is known as an outlet. The air flute is blocked entirely and the consonant is explosive, you know. Okay. This place of articulation is bilabial. Bilabial because you have to use your two lips, sorry, which means is articulate with both lips. That's what I try to say. That is bilabial because you have to use your both. You have to get together your both lip and make the pronunciation of the consonant. No? Its phonation is voiceless, which means produced, it means produced without vibration of your vocal cord, you don't have to vibrate your cords. In some language, the vocal cord are actively separated, so it's always voiceless. In other, the cord are lats, but it's so lats, so that it's made on the voices of adjacent sounds. So adjacent sound you have to make to improve it. Yeah. It's an oral consonant. It's an oral consonant which means it allowed to escape, to escape through your mouth, only your mouth, try to escape just only your mouth because the sound is not produced with airflow over the tongue. It's not processed by your tongue, just your mouth, and the central lateral, the tonic does not apply. Here in this case, it does not apply. Okay, the airstream mechanism is pulmonic. You have to use your pull if you want to make a good pronunciation of the consonant. All your system work out in this, which means is articulated by pushing a solely, which the half long is diaphragm as a small sound. Some example for this bilabial voiceless consonant. For example, I'm gonna play with my cousin. You know, you can see the sound play. Play. Also this is different, but when you say play, when you start the word play or pick or the place, you have to use both lips. You have to use both lips. Let me share the other. Okay, let's continue with the other consonants. Sorry. Hi, what is happening here? Okay, okay, ta ta ta. This is the other consonant that I choose. Um, it is voice, voice labiodental fricative. The consonant is B on the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation, ABBA, ABBA, ABBA. It's not B, it's not B, it's not B. We can get confused with this pronunciation, but it's not big, it's ba, ABBA. Here in this, here in this picture, we can see the place of articulation for fricative consonants. As you can see, the position, yeah, the position of your mouth, the position of your tongue on the track, you know. And I want to say something about this consonant. It's really particular, and I will explain you how to use it. Its manner of articulation is fricative, as I told you, which means it is produced by contracting airflow through a narrow channel at the way of articulation, causing turbulence. For this, it's not easy the pronunciation. Its place of articulation is labiodental, which means is articulated with the lower lip and the upper teeth. The lower lip and your up teeth. You know, ABBA. The articulation is great. Uh, its phonetic is voice, which means the vocal cord vibrate during the articulation. Here the consonant vibrate. In the last case, is vibrating. Here you have to vibrate your cord during the articulation. It is an oral consonant, which means it is allowed to escape through the mouth only. Know your track, you know, just your mouth. The air is escape from your mouth. And because the sound is not produced with airflow over tongue, the central lateral dichotomy does not apply here too. The airstream mechanism is pulmonic. You have to use your pulse, your pulmons, which mean is articulated by pushing air solidly with long and diaphragm and smooth sounds. And here, continue with the third. Let me. The consonant B. The is voice, bilabial, and oral or stot, as you can say it. Its manner of articulation is occlusive. Yeah, which means produced by obstructing airflow in the vocal tract. Now you have to use your track, and before in this position of your track. Since the consonant is also oral, which non-nasal. I'm so sorry. I forgot what I will say. I automated. And since the consonant is also oral, which non-nasal outlet, the airflow is blocked entirely, and the consonant is applosive. Its place of articulation is bilabial too. You have to use both lips. Its phonation is voice. You have to make some sounds that is voice, and with each meal, the vocal cord vibrate during the articulation. Your car have to vibrate too. And it is an oral consonant, which means there is a loud escape through your mouth, only your mouth. You don't have to use your nose or your tongue, just your mouth. And because the sound is not produced with airflow out your tongue, with your tongue, And the central is really important. You have to apply and use your pulmonary system to produce this consonant sound. Yeah, I am sorry, I forgot to say some example with the letter above, the letter B. Here, some example from the, I almost forgot it, that. I don't forgot it. Sorry. Some example, for example, your house is very far, and I'm really, really lots from this. Yeah. And some example from this consonant, for example, a boy. Uh, I'm gonna go with that boy. You have to use both lips to pronounce that consonant correctly. And that's everything. And thank you guys, and thank you, tutor. Thank you for everything in this car. I hope you have a great Christmas time. And I have learned a lot of things in this car. Thank you so much.